Look at the reflection. Of that recycle bin out there. We're in the midst of a major ice storm. Which is why, even though it is 11:45, I am here. So I'm spending the night, choosing to spend the night here because this is closer to work and therefore far more convenient. Anyway, today I actually had off because I had some appointments to get to, and I chose to use the rest of the time to do some thrifting. So there are certainly some things that might have some future videos, I don't know, but I just cannot leave well enough alone. I gotta take a look at this, even though I've actually already taken a look at one of these. You can see there's what I paid for it. Probably about $90 too much in the grand scheme of things. Let's see if I can actually flip this around with one hand. There we go. I still find it funny that they don't specify what kind of battery it actually has in it. But this is a Toshiba Tecra M1. The second one of these that I have. Pentium M1.4, 14X, no idea what that means. 512, so it had 512 mega RAM, 30, which is 30 gigabyte hard drive, DW, so DVD burner, or it's not a DVD burner, it's a CD-ROM, sorry, CD or W DVD-ROM, and W for wireless. Now, what does this have? I don't really know. In terms of specifications, I'm not going to go over too much about this. It does have an SD card reader, so that's pretty neat. But this is pretty much the same as the other one. So if you want a more in-depth look at the hardware, you can probably watch that video. This has a modem. I'm mildly surprised to see that, but maybe I shouldn't be. Parallel serial, so that's good. And of course, there is the DVD-ROM and the third USB port. And hardware volume control. It's in decent condition. It's not perfect or anything like that, but it's certainly good enough. Screen looks like it's in good shape, and this thing actually fell out of my car. When I opened the door, it slid onto the stack it was sitting on and hit the ground, so hopefully it survived that experience. Keyboard looks like it's in fairly good condition as well. There's basically no wear on anything except the space bar. There's a lot of wear here, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how all that managed to happen, considering there's so little wear on everything else. Centrino Mobile, which means this has Intel video, which is good. And of course the Intel wireless. Designed for Windows XP or Windows 2000. I think it had a Windows XP product key on the bottom, but I've never powered this on. So what we're going to do is we're going to find at the back here where the power input is. I can't see what I'm doing. I think it's right here somewhere. Wow. What is going on? Yeah, it's right there. DC input. I'm going to double check real quick and make sure with the out of focus handycam that, yeah, it's 15 volts for the input. And then in my giant mess back here, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the AC adapter. I probably have it explode or something. Well, it didn't explode, but I don't think the battery's any good. Let's push power, see if it's got RAM in it. Okay, well, that's good. Certainly a good sign. Press F1 to set the date and time. Well, 512 megabytes of memory. So that's cool. I don't know if this actually has a hard drive in it. And we'll go ahead and we'll set the date and time. Toshiba used this same setup utility for years, although earlier versions of it did not actually have a means by which to set the date and time. Today is, of course, I mean, it's not when you're watching it. You're probably watching this sometime in like May or June or whatever, but today is the 24th of January. Huh. We can't actually direct enter anything. Thousand 24, and it is 11:51. It might as well be 21 seconds past that. So it looks like that's what we'll go with. I didn't hear a hard drive though, so I don't know about that. Oh, we do have a hard drive with Windows XP. Yeah, I may have to stop the video depending upon what this does. I have not powered this on before. So, hard drive could be bad. We could have all kinds of personal data, some of which may or may not be racy. Not safe for YouTube. You get the demonetization hammer thrown on you. There's no password. Surprisingly quick for only 512 megabytes of memory. The suspense is killing me. There's very little hard drive activity right now. Oh, here it goes. Well, there's nothing overly interesting other than this internet icon. That's kind of an interesting icon for that. Somebody has turned on pointer trails. Not sure why they would do that. They turned off the Bozo the Clown theme, which is actually pretty nice. Ooh, 802.11b wireless. High performance baby. Alright. Office 2007. Let's take a look-see here. Oh, there's a name, so I now know whose computer this was. 2002 service pack free, so that's good. With a 1.4 gigahertz Intel Pentium M, full-size Pentium M. That's somebody completely different. Wireless networks detected. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Risk spraying my network with a virus. Yeah, there's an unknown device there. What hard drive is this? It's an 80 gigabyte hard drive, so that's been upgraded. So that's not bad. Huh. I thought that Centrino implied Intel Video, but this is clearly not Intel Video. So, I don't know, maybe that sticker's a lie. It's a TAC drive, that's kind of interesting to see. Of course, Intel Pro 1000. Whose audio chipset? Ugh. I mean, the analog sound mats did get better, but I've never really liked it. So, let's see, a little bit of, oops. A little bit of lag there. What's in my documents? Oh god. Yeah, there's probably a virus on here somewhere. Is there anything actually in that? Oh, there. No, that's empty. No, so it looks like it wasn't really used much. Purchased. I don't know you could do that on LimeWire. Of course, I never really used it. My peer-to-peer experience was basically just Napster. PSP files. Photoshop. Corel something or another. It's emptied. Last modified in 2008. Any music on here? Maybe. There's a copy of iTunes. Oh yeah, there's some music on here. Not a whole lot in the way of things I'd actually listen to, but I love how LimeWire has got a, oh, it's a playlist. I was gonna say, I love how that's got the, iTunes icon there. That's kind of funny. I don't know what that is. My sharing folders. Oh, there's an email address. I can't show that. Microsoft Messenger. This is like, what the heck is this? Completely different user account. Okay, I found the porn. Oh, alright, good. I don't know how much of that I'm actually going to keep in the video. I'll probably edit most of it out, but, once again, this is why we usually don't do, or why I usually don't peruse laptops live on video, because you never know what you might find. Well, I found somebody's, hot stuff, we'll put it that way, and, yeah, I think the next place that folder is going is straight to the trash can. Or, actually, I'll just completely forget that it exists, and we'll continue with what we were on. Okay, so something interesting here. Somebody has decided to put this in place, which is interesting. I don't know why they did that. The hard drive doesn't have a whole lot in the way of data on it, but certainly enough. 16 gigs. Not a bad amount. There's a mobile device that shows up here. I don't know what this is. And I don't think the computer can really do anything with it because obviously the device is not connected. I think that was the same folder that I was just in. I clicked on this and got taken to... I don't even really want to even go there. So, we'll get out of that. Boy, am I glad that the desktop wallpaper is not... I'm kind of afraid to open up Internet Explorer and see what's going on in there. It's an Adobe Reader. Well, there's stuff in there that I don't really want to open on video. Probably not porn, but not the kind of thing that I want to be making a matter of public record, we'll put it that way. You know, I don't intend on abusing or airing anything that the previous owner had. I don't really know what the right term is. It's getting kind of late, so I probably shouldn't be making this video. I should have just waited until tomorrow to do this, but it's tomorrow now, so... Interestingly, it says non-commercial use up there. I don't know, what is this? Can I click on that without you being a pain in my butt? Huh. It almost looks like somebody was using this to review job applications, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of odd. I don't know why you use this piece of crap for that, but what version of Office is this? That's what I want to know. Go into Word options and see what's going on. There's no about dialogue anymore. That's one of the things that I hate about this. All I want to do, because I know what it is, obviously. It's obviously Office 2007, but I want to know what version. Oh, there it is. About Microsoft Office Word. Home and Student 2007. It may even be valid, but of course this has LimeWire on it, so you never know. Get out of that. Somehow or another, I don't think Microsoft would care even if I had an internet connection on this machine. They just try and upsell me the new version of Microsoft Orifice, which I can get on my own. I don't need Microsoft to do that. Yeah, it looks like this might have actually been used in a business. Well, that works real well. High quality piece of software. It's a quality piece of crap is more like it. I don't know why PowerPoint's in here though. And kind of interesting since this was used in a business, or it looks like it was used for somebody's business, that yeah, this was definitely, oh, well that's gone. This was definitely used, I don't know, I'm confused, I'm very confused, so I think I'm going to brave it. We'll open up Internet Explorer and see what happens. What's in the history? Your browsing session closed unexpectedly. Do you want to restore last session? Nothing's going to load, so I don't know why I bother. Let's just try it. I'm going to point the camera away from the screen. Internet Explorer is running without add-ons. I wonder why. Well, it didn't open anything. Oh, it did. There's 3 windows that say add-ons disabled. Okay. So let's just close most of those because we don't need those. What's in the favorites? Holy crap. Oh, there's a fair amount in there. There's somebody's email address again. I'll have to blur that out or edit it out. 1. The scratch has met its match. Oh no. So this probably has that kind of information on it, so that's good. Oh Jesus. Yeah, there's more. Okay, good, awesome. That's exactly what I want to see. You don't have to go too far to know what any of that says. You can read it. I'm not reading any of it out. I feel dirty just even looking at it. So, who knows what they were doing with this? What's in the browser history? That's dangerous. It's definitely, I should just call it a loaded question and not bother. No, I want Control H. Hey, this thing is not behaving. I hate that when you click on it and it just opens again. It's a setting in Windows. But I don't remember what it's called. Well, there's not much in the history. In fact, there's really nothing in the history. View by date today, it's completely broken. So, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and close that. So, there's your Toshiba Tecra M1. I say it in a lot of my videos, and this is a pretty good example. I say in a lot of my videos, you know, gotta point the camera away from the screen, might have to stop the video depending upon what happens, that kind of thing. And a lot of people have taken it upon themselves to question why you would do that, because it's never happened on video where something less than classy has showed up on the screen. But in this case, it came true in spades. So yes, folks, it does happen, and it happens fairly concerningly often. It's just that usually I'm not stupid enough to fire up a computer blind on video, unless I happen to know the history behind it. So, there you go. I wonder if any of these hotkeys work. Well, they do. This isn't the factory build of Windows, is it? I don't think it is. How many users are on this computer? No, this isn't the factory build of Windows. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. I'm not going through any of those. I'm sorry. I don't want to know what's in any of those. Oh, they changed the name of the user, so I guess there's one thing. So, good night. That's pretty much it for that. It's working. I'll probably combine the parts of the two of them into one, and then get rid of whatever's left. That was certainly interesting. I don't know why it chopped up like that, but there you go. Next thing this is going to get hit with is a DBAM boot CD, though, because I don't want anything to do with any of the data that's on this machine, especially considering we figured out what the contents of some of it is, and it's not something I really need or want or care to have. I wonder what kind of health state that hard drive is in. Might have to take a look at that.